Hey guys, me Dave. It's 7/24/2021. Month is almost over, and I've been living off my credit cards for a week now. And I got another week to go until payday, man. I'm broke. I'm totally broke. So I was, I have to admit, I go to those calls. I don't know why. I think it's out of boredom. The perps totally take over these calls and they spread their misinformation and all this stuff. They're talking NWO stuff and I did a little research on the NWO. It is considered a conspiracy theory. One of the Bushes apparently mentioned it, or somebody else mentioned it. One of the presidents mentioned it. And they kind of explained why they mentioned it and all this stuff. And then we have Agenda 21 and all this stuff. There's a lot of misinformation out there. They do to discredit us, you guys. I mean, if anybody ever if anybody credible ever hopped on these calls, they would call us loony. They'd call us crazy. And they would not help us. So it's the same people talking every night. If you go to those calls every single night of the week, it's the same people talking. They're pushing their agenda. They're pushing the NWO agenda. They're pushing Agenda 21 agenda. Well, now that we're in 21, nothing's happened. So now they're pushing Agenda 30. Now it's Agenda 30 because nothing happened in Agenda 21. So these perps are pushing their agenda. It's scripted. They have talking points they have to hit on. These people are told exactly what to talk about. They have plenty of time. They don't work. They don't have jobs or anything like that. Their job is to go on these calls and to discredit us. It's the same people talking all the time. It's the same people talking every week. Same people. You got the same people talking in the chat. Same people. You got the same people talking on those calls. There's certain TIs that don't believe me, but they just haven't caught on yet, I guess, to what's going on. They have certain perps come in and they run the calls. They'll stick around for a couple months and then they will disappear. Now I can give you several examples. There's a lady that came on the call and she was trying to get a rally together and all this stuff, and she wanted to start a call and all this stuff, and she said all of us need to go down to the Capitol in our own states and we need to protest and all this stuff. She's nowhere to be found. She disappeared. She was on for a couple months, maybe a month. She disappeared. She was running her mouth on all those calls, and she's gone now. She's gone. Left us hanging. Terry Brewer. Some people think he's real. He goes on those calls, and we need to pass out flyers. We need to stop this. We need to pass out flyers, and we're going to make videos, and we're going to do all this important stuff, and we're going to stop this. And bullshit. The guy stuck around for a few months, and he's gone. Every now and then he'll hop on those calls, and he'll be like, this is what we need to do, pass out flyers and all this stuff, The guy's a perp. He's a perp. He made a name for himself in the community and tried to get people to pass out flyers and all this stuff, and he disappeared. Left us hanging. Left the community hanging. There's several. I could go on all night long. There was this one girl, Connie, hop on those calls and talk ridiculous. She has cameras in her eyes and she gets all this chemicals and she gets all this nonsense that it doesn't make any sense, and she's a very intelligent girl and she's gone now. She's a perp. They stick around for a few months, anywhere from 1 to 3 months, and then they disappear. And then they move new perps in, and they're best friends with all the moderators and all this stuff, and they go on every call, and they're important and all this stuff, and then they stick around for a month or anywhere from 1 to 3 months, and then they disappear. They get our hopes up false hope, you guys, false hope. And then, you know, we're gonna stop this. Let's go down to the Capitol. And then they disappear. They're gone. They're gone. Now there's a certain TI that doesn't believe that. He thinks these people are real, and all this stuff. You know, just, you know, forget about him. You know, we got to move on, and get these people out of our community and all this stuff. And you know, it's hard when people enable these people. When people enable these people, it's difficult to get rid of these people and only have real TIs speak up. You know, I'll tell you, you know, if you go to a call and there's 50 to 100 people, nobody speaks. We got the same people speaking every week, every night, the same people. It's the same people controlling those calls every night. You know, I mean, I don't know how else to wake people up. I mean, you know, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You know, they come on these calls and then they disappear. They'll be gone in 2 months. You know, they come do their job and they're gone in 2 months. I don't know how else to get through to people that these calls are bad and I should not go to them. People shouldn't go to these calls. I don't know how to connect with real TIs. People have been perped and by people, you know, moderators will set you up with a TI, and then you'll get perped, and then they'll say that you're paranoid. You know what? You know, that's the name of the game. It's been happening for years. There's a pattern. So if you go to Ella or somewhere and she connects you with a TI and you get perped, they will call you paranoid. Oh, that's not a perp. You're paranoid. You're too deep in this. You're paranoid. You know, and that's what they do. It's name of the game, you guys. You know, they're everything is scripted to get reactions out of you, get responses out of you, and all this stuff. They will say parts of your life. It's really unbelievable. It gets underneath my skin because we don't have a safe place to go. And another TI can make fun of me because I'm saying we don't have a safe place to go, because he talks shit about everyone anyway. The guy talks shit about everyone. You know, William the Bastard, he talks shit about you should hear him on those calls. He talks shit about Brian too all the time, and then all of a sudden he's his buddy. You know, making a live stream with Brian too. When he goes on those calls and talks shit about Brian too, you know, the guy's a snake. He's a little 100-pound snake. I'm sorry, I don't like the guy. I just don't like him. He makes videos. I just don't like the snaky little bastard. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You know. So those calls are bad, you guys. I wish we had a place to go. I really do. I wish we had a place to go where we could talk to real TIs and get support. But it's rare. I know one TI that's real in Minnesota, and we support each other and all this stuff. One day we're gonna meet and stuff, but it's rare. It's rare to find a real TI, you know, and stuff. So anyway, hang in there, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.